Okay, guys, and welcome. Today should be fun, but I am so behind. I'm still having my coffee. So indulge me throughout this video. Today, I'm just in casual clothes because it's today about bags. Pocketbooks, handbags, we all know and love. But oddly enough, I'm not a bag girl and I don't love them. But, you always know my but. But there was a phase in my life about, I don't know, anywhere from 10 to 15 years ago that I went through a fetish. I was collecting. I had this whole thing about, I'll get bags, but I'm not into that 300, 400, I wear 1,000, Louis, all this, the trends. I wasn't into that. But I did say, if I'm going to collect on my budget and what I could afford, it has to be leather, it has to be good quality, it has to look great. So I hope, I think I don't have many, but now I'm looking at them around my dining room and bar, and I got quite a little collection going on, so I'm going to share it with you. I hope you like it. Today it's just bags. I'm going to do a whole other thing on shoes. Then we're going to put the accessories together and work with them and show you some ideas. But for today, it's just the bags. Let's have some fun. Let's go through this. I don't have any order. You know I don't do anything normal here. I do have to put my glasses on to see the names. Some I haven't used or worn in years. Okay, here's the first one up. An important thing is, that's why I wanted to get somewhat quality. They come with a bag, the duster bag, I believe it's called. The duster bag protects them from dust and the leather and this and that. They can get quite beat up without it and without the right care. Bag 101 for me, and I hope you like it and take this idea. Just always protect them. Keep a separate place in your closet for your bags, whether it be up on a shelf, whether you don't have duster bags, old pillowcases I usually use. I even use old pillowcases to stuff big bags that need it. And maybe somewhere through here, we'll see one I've done that to. Now, see this bag, ladies? A friend of mine, our realtor, bought this for me as a gift when we sold our apartment in New York and we're originally coming here in 2017 full time. Okay? This is Henry Bendel, New York. Looks very, very nice, very extravagant. Okay, how's that, baby? Look at that. Look at the back slot. I love this because it's very, very rich looking to me. The color, the taupe, the name. They used to have a shop here in Florida that I believe closed. I'm not sure. But Henry Bendel, if they're still around, you could look them up. They're probably online. Like I said, I've never worn this. This is a mid-size, I would say, for me. This is the size I like. Let me get that back on, or you will not hear me. Give me a second. I hope I didn't drop the, yes, I did. It's in my bra. How? Good catch. Do I not tell you it's real here? I'm not playing. This is not rehearsed. This is not professional. This is just a girl in her house with her bags and showing my friends, okay? Things are going to happen. Let's get back to that Bendel bag. Okay, there it is. Not much to drive you crazy with, but it's a good size. It has a side pocket. It has the turn latch lock. Very nice looking. Oh, look at this. I did wear it once. I lied. There's lip gloss. I think I keep a lip gloss in every bag so I never forget it because, again, I'm not a makeup girl either too much, but yet I finished makeup school and I have a ton of makeup. Go figure. I don't know. As you get older, some things change. So that's a Henry Bendel. Beautiful. Now, I did a little research. I don't know what they go for today, but this bag was like $285. $290 when she gifted it to me. And that was in 2017. So I treasure it. I love the color of it. I could wear this all summer and spring if I wanted to, but I protect it for special events. Like if I travel and I need this, I would take this bag. And when I'm not using it, I put it right back in her little house. Okay? To save time, I think this is the only, I'm not going to put them back as we're going. It would take too long, and I could always do the cleanup later. Okay? Now here's one. Look, I have it knotted in the bag. I'm going to show you. Let me show you because I have them around sitting. This is knotted in its original bag because it was hanging over. I felt the bag was too big. I'm crazy like that. I like things to fit nicely. Now this I can most certainly tell you I've never used and never worn. This is an original Coach. Okay. Comes with its own duster bag. This was an anniversary present to me from Vinny. He bought it for me in France, in Paris. Okay. Loved it at the second I was there. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love it. I want to have that. And I never wore it. I don't know why. I don't even know why. I couldn't even tell you guys. It has its original paper packaging. Okay. Original. Nothing's been touched. It's intact. I can't part with it. I thought several times to sell it because it's like at the time in Paris, we paid about $300 on a sale for it. I don't know what it would go for today, but I kind of call it the vintage with the C logo and this original color. My first Coach was this color, very small. And look at the bottom. Okay. That's the strap that comes out and it becomes shoulder. I'm not going to take that off and open it today because if I do decide to sell it, I do want it intact. But you see these silver hooks here? There are 2 on the back, 2 in the front. It would attach here, go over and to the back one. Okay. Hope you could see that good. Hope you could see that. Okay. That's the Coach. Okay. And like I said, I'm not going to put them in the bags while we're here. And that I would consider a mid-size. The other one was kind of small. Now here, this is a Frederic from Paris. This is not anything crazy expensive because I bought it in Long Island at a place called Fox's Boutique Fashion and whatever have you. And at the time there, I think I paid $150 for it. Okay. But I did because I loved it. It copies that Birkin style when I saw the little lock. I knew it reminded me of a luxury bag I couldn't afford. And I was drawn to it. And I love the cognac color. Okay. This has a zipper back here. Okay. What do I got in there? The original tag. I'm like an original tag saver. I don't know what that is. Because I had planned. This is why I made the ruling. Always buy leather because now I paid $150. I know on Poshmark or Facebook Marketplace, eBay, I can sell this and get a few pennies back. I might not quite get half, but I could get some bucks back because I protected it. Because it's in mint condition, I will get more. Okay. And let's see the inside. It's a zipper. This has the shoulder strap if I want to go on my shoulder and wear it like that. Okay. That's fine. But I'm more likely to carry it like that. I'm a hand person. I'm like this. I like that. Okay. But I just love the color of it. I love the size of it. I can't go much bigger than this. For me, I feel I'm a small woman. There was a period when everybody was wearing big bags, no matter what size you were. I mean, these little shrimp girls and tiny delicates with these bags that look, I said, has she got luggage on her arm? Is that a carry-on? These were purses. They're still out there today and very popular. I'm not a big, giant purse girl. I'll show you the biggest I own. You'll see it through the collection. Now, this has a lot going on in here. A lot of compartments and zippers and fabric. That part I'm not crazy about. That's probably why I didn't wear it because the center zipper one in fabric tends to fall to the bottom. I don't like that. Bags are very personal. That's another thing. You have to love it. Oh, see now I'm putting this backwards. I know because it has to go this way around the handle to show the key properly in the front. Okay. And this is real leather, and that's what I was happy about. They'll always bring you more money if you had to sell it, okay, or change it. So that's the cognac. You should have a basic brown and a black. That's how I started. I had one brown and one black, my 2 very first bags. Okay. Now here's a Vera Wang. Is this Vera Wang? No. This is Vera Bradley. Yeah, I should have a Vera Wang. I wish. This is Vera Bradley. Nice big duster bag. Now watch the size of this. This is the biggest I've bought, and I've never wore it. But I wanted to have it, you know, in case I wanted to look baggy. I call it look all about the bag. All about the bag. I'm not that kind of girl. That's why I never wore it. I'm really not all about the bag, but how gorgeous is this? How gorgeous is this bag, ladies? Okay. Look at that. I love the styling of the hooks. I love the color. I love that it has the strap to go. Shoulder, if I want the shoulder. That's a substantial bag. That is a nice size bag. Okay. It looks much less big here, but I was going to plan to carry it like this. I like this look sometimes, but mostly I tend to be a carrier. I don't know. I think I have a briefcase. I don't know what it is about me. Attaché. I do. I don't know why. Now let's see how it opens. How funny is it that these are my bags? I own these and I don't know how to open them. Oh, that's pressed together. Okay. You press these two together and voila, it opens. That's fabric. That's decorated fabric. Very pretty. Oh gosh, I bought this bag. You know, guys, if I look like they're not mine, I promise you, I own every one of them. They've been under wraps for several years because I am not a bag person, but I do enjoy having them. I do suggest you get a couple of your favorites, spend a little extra because they go a long way. Now, when and if I have to go somewhere, if I have to go travel and take the Henry Bendel, if I have to go somewhere where it's a Black Day event and I want that big bag walking in, I have them. That's what it is. Now, I told you I'm a stuffer. Look what I got stuffed in this bag to keep it shaped because I like to care for them. I find my own way to do it. I don't care. These are towels. This is a big bag, okay? I don't want it to get creases. I don't want it to crunch down. You ever go to a thrift store? Because I thrift in New York. When we get there, I'm going to thrift. And I'm going to show you what they're selling and expect money for. They're like beat to death. They're scratched, they're scraped, they're flopped down, and they're just not in any way quality of mine. And this bag is close to 10 years old in my closet. Okay? Quite proud of that. Now, I knew how to open it. Okay, all right, whatever. And I'm proud of that. It has a back compartment too. Again, I told you I keep the labels and whatever intact in case. I did sell several. I sold about a dozen. I had a dozen more of than this. All within my max at the time was $300 was all I would spend on a bag. Until this day, it's still that max. I try to get under that. And this bag was $60, ladies. Okay. And this is leather. It had the pouch on it that said it's all leather. And it was like on discount at TJ Maxx. Imagine that. This one's got to go back in your house. This one, I got to rebag them all when we're done here. But to keep time going for you ladies, I will move along, press along. Okay, see something else big in a bag. Let's get what that is and see what that is. Please, let me have a sip of coffee. I've never done sharing my bags. I've never done a bag video. I wanted to give you guys some content because you know I'm leaving next week. And that's another important thing. I won't have these items with me. I'm not taking them to New York. I may take one or two. Also, I'm going to do another fashion haul because I have some stuff I'm taking new, some I'm leaving. Same thing with my shoes. I'm going to try to film a lot today so that you have all that content because we're going to go through it again in New York. Okay. Do I remember what this one? Okay. This is Chromia. This is all leather from Italy. Okay. I have it in a bag that doesn't belong to it. That's another thing. You can buy them. You see these if you see the duster bags online for sale, secondhand or in a thrift store, grab them because it doesn't have to be its own bag cover. You could put, that's a Sequoia. Sequoia is another bag I have and probably sold without the duster. Okay, this is Chromia. Look, this is still label on. Okay, this I got over 10 years ago. This is Chromia. Drawn to it because it is all leather. This is a bag I had a dream of to wear in Paris. Did you ever? Went to Paris, didn't take the bag. And we planned another trip that it was actually for. We were going to go somewhere to the south of France, and I was going to take it. I had this whole outfit envisioned, and I was going to have this beautiful dress, and I was just going to walk with my bag and think I was so elegant. I would have been, but not today in my faded jeans and my grunge. But it's a gorgeous bag. Now, this is one of those busy bags, I call it. I don't really like this. I was drawn to the leather, the price, the color, and that it looked elegant to me. This I don't care for. 3 different compartments. I'd be searching my bag all day for something, okay? You have to know what you're keeping in the middle. Let's open that, which I would go crazy. This is so brand new, ladies. I've never worn it. I'm not lying to you. There's the insert with the handle to carry on the shoulder. The inside is a beautiful blue. Look at that, the color, beautiful blue. Okay, that's the center compartment. Like I said, see, I would probably keep my wallet in the center. And then let's see how big these are on the sides. Okay, again, it has its original stuffing. Too busy for me. And then in the front, oh my God. No, I don't think that's, oh, that is. Then there's another very tight. This is very firm leather. Very harsh, very lasting, very robust. Look at it. I mean, it has this nice little detail, the little key thing. And then this has, you can't see, it has a little diamond and a yellow bar. At the bottom says chromia in gold. I just fell in love with it, but I never wore it. I'm going to wear it this season, maybe when I get home, maybe I'll wear it just to get to wear it too. And if I don't, I will sell it. I'll sell it and accumulate money to get a brand new current one. Because I just bought a new bag that I thought I would love, and I'm not loving it. I'm not loving it. Okay, let me see what's next. Let me show you this one. Even though we're not doing shoes, sometimes you find a bag. There's a lovely little bag. Again, brand new. Didn't wear it. It's over 7 years old. It has its strap. It could go both ways. To me, here's the stuffing. I love the size of this one because to me, this fits my body size. Okay, I could carry it on my wrist. I could carry it over my shoulder and feel like it's my size. Now, I don't know if it was in the same store or I was shopping somewhere. I happen to love this man, Franco Sarto. Okay, Franco Sarto. I pick his shoes up without knowing his name is on them before I see it. Every store I go to, it's a big TJ Maxx item. I don't see much anymore. And TJ Maxx, and I don't go too much, but Franco Sarto, Franco, Franco Sarto. It's on the back too, Franco Sarto. And I happen to find these shoes and they match this bag, the gold on this bag, okay? So I kept them together as a set, never worn them yet, but I don't want to look like a garden, but I did buy a beautiful little sundress in yellow that I'm going to be showing you guys. This whole ensemble may look adorable. We'll see. I don't know. I am going to be on vacation. I am traveling. I may take it with me. I may not. I tend to plan all these outfits and all these items, and I wind up all over the country in cutoffs and T-shirts and nothing special. Because that's just who I am, you know. A bag's not going to make me change my personality, but I will show you how it changes your personality. Whether you think it does, it doesn't. I'll show you when we go through the accessories. Again, more stuff to pack away. Let's keep going because I got a few. This is another size. I would call this a mid-size. Okay. I like this bag as well. This bag I use a lot. Why? It's black. Black is your classic. Black goes with everything, even if you're off by size, but you need a bag because you're wearing a black shirt and jeans or whatever. Black is always going to get you there. Always going to be in style. Always going to match anything. Okay? Trying to pull out. I'm showing you here. I got junk in it. This one, because I do use it, I have tissues in there and a pen. God knows if I have to write somebody's phone, right? It's a nice red suede interior. I like that. Very pretty. And I see this, I didn't point out to you. I love the openness of this. Although this bag is small in comparison to many of the others, all that I've shown you, I like a wide open bag. You come to learn what your needs are and what you like, the style that suits you. I like this, whether it's casual, over my shoulder, and I tend to go to happy hour with Vinny with this a lot. Look at that. Just in my jeans, just hanging out. I got my little Mary Jane leopards on, and this, I just love this bag. It always looks nice. It's always light enough to carry. It doesn't take up much room on a bar bag hanger or on the chair. I have this to go on the stool. So I really love this bag. I wear it a lot. I use it a lot. It's about 10 years old. And this bag was in the $50 range. Okay? That was in the $50 range. All righty. Now, let me show you a smaller one. This is a Valentino. This is very small. This is almost like a crossover. It is a crossover, but the ones that are even smaller. But I bought this just to have. This is a crossover, okay? Just when you're going somewhere where you need a minimum of items, a cell phone and a lipstick and some money, however you want. 3 little item bag. Okay. Love that. That's Valentino. Paid $49. It's in a kind of, I think it's a mock croc leather. I believe it's mock, meaning not real leather, but in the crocodile style. I'm not sure. At the time I was going only real leather, so it could be, and I got lucky. We don't know. Oh, I did get lucky. It was in the $50 range, and it says genuine leather made in Italy. Okay, so look how it's look how it's lasted, because I take care of it. It's genuine leather. It's well made from Italy, and I just love it. It matches all my summer dresses, outfits. So like, let's add one more. You should have seasonal bags for summer, for spring, fall, and winter. And you should have a black, a brown, a white, and a tan. The white and tan will be spring and summer, and the fall and winter would be the black and the brown, in my opinion, in my suggestion. That's what I'm going to shoot for, and I'm going to get good quality ones in each of those. And lasting. You want timeless styles, because we don't want it to go out of style. Here's another one. This is another example that this is a bag I've had maybe 8 years. I had the Valentino, and I believe I bought this Calvin Klein around the same time as the other bag. You just know I love leopard, and there she goes. This is leather, and this has the shoulder strap as well. Okay, let's see now. Let me show you quickly. I used to wear this and save this in the leather because I have, look, my little leopard Mary Janes. Okay, this is adorable. No matter what color these jeans were, this, or the t-shirt, the jeans could be any color, the shirt, but this makes it adorable. And this is all leather, and this is plenty of room to get my cell phone in, some money, a wallet, and I don't know, this is a secret compartment if I wanted to put some cash. Okay, very nice, very well made. I super protect this one. It should get some stuffing because it's starting to flatten like a sandwich, like I don't like. Now this is real, I don't, it's not real animal, but it's the real field fur. If you could see up close, this is real. Okay, so I have to protect that. So just like our own hairs, it doesn't frizz up and get funky. So I always make sure it looks good. You could take something like a warm water, with no chemical, nothing, and pat them down. If you were wearing it and it seemed all funky, you could do that. But look how nice it lasted. And I only bought one. I'm not going to go buy 20 leather leopard. I knew I got a lot of use out of this. Now when I buy my new leopard shoes, which I plan on doing soon because I miss my leopard pumps. Oh God, I love them. They were so fun to wear. I need coffee. They were so fun to wear anywhere. They would dress any pair of my jeans up. I felt cool in them. I felt like, you know, really, really nice. Our friend is still renovating next door. Okay, small. Do I have any more small ones? Because I'm saving the best for last. Okay, here's one I get more compliments on than you would think. This is my red Ralph Lauren bag. Okay. Again, in the same size as the black one. It has the shoulder strap if I so choose. I always tuck them in when I store them. That's another tip. I don't know, just to make them neater. This one has a magnetic pull together, and then it's pretty open. I like the open. It affords you more room. And it has compartments, okay? Compartments in the interior, one on both sides. You do you, whatever you need, whatever your needs are. These are both zipper compartments that open for better privacy, better security. Every bag has a story and a different practicality, okay? But I put them all in because when I store them, I have several in this several in this size and shape, and it just makes for easier storing. I store them like that on my bedroom closet shelf. Okay, this way would take a lot of space. But this way, without any of the straps hanging, I could line up a good 6 of them. I don't think I would have more than that, okay? Now, I've shown you all of those. I've shown you the black. I've shown you the Valentino. I'll save my everyday that I'm currently using for last. In the meantime, I will show you part of a collection that I have half of the collection here and half in New York. This is a designer called Rioni, R-I-O-N-I. This is my bag that this is over 10 years old, okay? At the time, I bought it in a boutique called Fox's in New York, in Long Island, Mineola. And the lady there told me, she said that this bag is manufactured in the same factory. I don't know. I believe she said by the same manufacturer warehouse that does Louis Vuitton. That's a hard thing to believe. But as time went on and I looked at the quality, I'm going to come up close and show you why I believe her. And I haven't researched it again or ever, I think. But look at the detailing on the stitching. You know Louis Vuitton's cowhide. You know how they stitch with the yellow. Okay, you know how the handles, the cowhide colors in time. It's doing all those things. You know this leather feel. Okay, it's the same fabric leather. That's what she was telling me. Okay, and it's got the strap. Look at the cowhide with the stitching, just like Louis Vuitton. And the back. Okay, love this bag. I've been using this bag, like I said, over 10 years. It has a beautiful compartment. I love it so much. I even have the eyeglass holder. Okay, love that. And again, it's got a lot of space. And so, look, because I switch between this and my beige every day, that I kind of leave certain things in. So forgive me, I'm a little bit slobby today. But see, it has a zipper compartment. And another side, it has a silent compartment, meaning it's fabric without a zipper. You could just slip in. Silent compartment. And it holds quite a bit. My wallet, my cell phone, my eyeglass case. Love the fact that this matches. I used to have the big wallet, but it was too cumbersome for me. So I skipped that. Now it has inside for your keys. See how well made? I'm telling you, I believe it was made in the same factory of Louis Vuitton, but a tenth of the price. This bag was $110, okay? A Louis Vuitton would be $1,010, okay? I love this. Look at the tab on the zip pull. It's even around the zipper compartment. Very well made. Again, Rioni, R-I-O-N-I. They have a website. They're an Italian company. They have several lines. They even mimic the Louis Vuitton line, meaning, you know how Louis Vuitton has the original logo and styling, and then they have the black, and then they have the pattern. So too does Rioni. Okay, so this is my everyday bag. Beat it up, get compliments galore. It's not even really beat up for over 10 years. I gotta tell you, it's got some muscle, like a Louis Vuitton. It's got that. That's why they pay so much for them. It's the quality, and that you could get a bag for $1,000, but you could wear it for 10 years. It's always in style, never gets beat up, and it's smart. Okay, now that's my everyday bag of it. I got so hooked up on it. I love it. I have many, many pieces. This is it's in much better condition because I wear it much less. This is the smaller crossover style with the elastic small compartment inside. It has the leather interior like that. It has a back pouch for credit card, whatever, business cards. It has the front where you pull up. Look at me. I told you, I have my own private church everywhere. I carry my wooden rosary from Italy in this compartment of this bag. See? I do. I love it. I love it. And it's just, let me show you on if I can. I'm not actually modeling bags today either, ladies, because when I do the accessory segment, I want to show you the difference a bag, just putting it with an outfit, does and makes. The elegance it can lend to it. The fanciness it makes out of a simple jean and t-shirt. Love this. Okay? Love this bag. And this, again, this is something I don't want to take everything with me. When I go to happy hour, I don't want to take everything. I say minimum cell phone, wallet. Not that I get a deed anymore, but you need it for something. So I always take my wallet and my cell phone, and this is my happy hour bag. Now, I was on an island vacation in the Caribbean, and we went to dinner, and I think I've told this story in another time for another occasion. Forgive me indulging in my coffee. I haven't, that's my first cup. We all know how needed that is. This is my little evening bag by Rioni. This is adorable. The little gem. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Where's the zipper? Where's the zipper? Never wore this, but this I bought because I was on the island with all those sundresses. We were going to dinner every night. I had nothing but my New York. Maybe I had this bag with me because I fly with this bag. Okay. I probably had this and didn't want to wear it with my beautiful little skimpy flowery sundress, thinking I was all cutesy, and have that clunker. To me, that's a clunker on a sundress with a tan in the island. You know, you're in the Bahamas. You don't want that at dinner. So I said, this would be sweet. And I bought this because I know the quality. Look at this. This bag is precious. You can't, it's not even doing it justice on the house. I hope you're seeing it well enough on the camera. I do, because it is absolutely precious. All satin lined, beautiful. And I'm going to take this with me on vacation. All right. Now, those are the three pieces I have of the Rioni here. I love it so much. In New York, I have the rolly bag for weekenders, overnighters, the carry-on, it's called. I have the carry-on on wheels. I have the tote. I have the makeup bag, and something else there by Rioni. I have the eyeglass carriers. I have like a good 7 pieces, and I want to get a couple more, but I'll do that when I get back to New York, because like I said, Fox's Ladies Boutique sells them at an even bigger discount than when they go on sale on their website in the store for Rioni. So I'm going to go there and snoop out some sales. They have wallets. They have cell phone holders. That's what I'm in the market for. I would love a cell phone cover from Rioni. And I just went to the luncheon, and I had my glasses out to read the menu, and immediately a lady said, "May I see your glass case?" And I said, "Of course." She says, "I love that." And I told her the whole story of it. And she said, "I'm definitely going to check them out." She said, "Because I really am in the market for a nice eyeglass. I used to have," and she was saying, "Look at the thing I'm carrying." She had just one of those fabrics. And I said, "I hear you. I used to have an old leopard one. Fabric, and I took that everywhere, but it's so nice to have a nice one. It makes a difference when you pull that out of your bag and you have your eyeglass, and it's not expensive. I think regular price for that was maybe $49 or $45. I paid $22 at Fox's, I believe. That's how much cheaper. Fox's is like an outlet for Rioni. Okay, ladies, I think I showed you everything I got. Oh, I did, and I lied. I have my everyday bag. I'll show you this, and then we'll say goodbye until I do the fashion haul. This is a Michael Kors, my newest. Okay, I picked the summer color. This is the summer, spring color, Michael Kors, summer to me. Okay, it has 3 compartments. Can't open them all. Zipper center, side, very well made, very substantial. The strap, I liked that it was wider. I have never had this wide of a strap. You see the difference? I feel very secure. It's not going to fall off. It's not flimsy. I just feel really secure with it. Let me tell you the story about it. When I was doing my shopping over at Old Navy and going to TJ Maxx and flipping around, I saw this bag at $119. And I said, being cheap. I was being cheap. I said, I don't want to spend $119 on that. I don't need bags. I have a bunch home. Let me see. Now, I don't know what happened. I was thinking about it, thinking all weekend. And I said, I should have got that. I should have got that. What's $119? Well, you're being cheap. You gave it to yourself. So I tell Vinny, I said, I'm going back for that bag, because we were going somewhere and I wanted to wear it to it. That's what it was. And I go back, and it wasn't $119. It was $79. I was like, yeah, score. So I grabbed this baby for $79. And I think under $100, this is a fantastic bag. Fantastic. Under $100 on sale. So I look for stuff like that. I never want to pay full price. I don't care if it's a bag, a hat, a shirt, a shoe, a car. It doesn't matter. I cannot stand full price, and I never will pay it. And that's just that. Now, in another video, I won't have time here. I don't have many here, but hopefully I'll gather more in New York. We'll do an evening bag segment. What works for multi-purpose to get more wear out of it, because I don't like to keep buying for every event. You'll have your high-end wedding, and then you'll have your mid-wedding, you'll have your day wedding, and you'll have your beach wedding. Not every evening bag is the same for those different occasions. So we'll do that if we can. I'm going to bring you one more clothes haul. Not going to be able to do try-on, I don't think. I'm not at my weight. I had a little snafu. I gained back a pound and a half. I don't know why or how. Probably eating out the other night at Flanagan's with the steak and the baked potato and the butter and the sour cream and the red wine. Could be. We don't know. I'm not, the vote's still out. All right. I'm going to do the clothes, but I'm going to show you haul style when I put them up on the door and we talk about them and I give you a little close up. Until then, Thank you all for joining. This little baby channel is crawling up the ranks, and we're getting views, and we're getting people to notice me and my crazy different way of bringing this content to you. And I like it just the way it is, and I hope you do too. See you in the next one.